So I didn't say much, but I'm going to introduce again myself. I'm Celeste. I work here at the New Haven Free Public Library in Ice Square. And today we're going to be learning how to create a LLC. An LLC stands by Limited Liability Company. I'm going to have Alexandria in the background. Thank you so much. Checking the chat, checking Facebook Live. So please feel free to just raise your hand or unmute yourself and just ask any questions that you might have. Any housekeeping? I'm forgetting anything? No? Okay. Okay. Any questions here? It's a little bit more like challenging because we had like all the people here online and a big nice group here. So hopefully I get to everybody. The other thing is that if you have questions after, just please feel free to contact me. Maybe Alexandria can put my email on the chat. I will share it with you on the board in a few minutes. And okay, let's do this hands-on. After the program, if anybody wants to register the actual business, we can go to Ice Square and sit in one of the computers and file for the LLC, which takes just a few minutes. So the first thing I want to mention, and I'm going to see if I can move this out of it, maybe there, is that before the pandemic, registering the business in Connecticut was a little bit more complicated. There wasn't an online platform like there is one now. So you needed to mail or fax the paperwork and go back and forth if there was any mistakes. I was just saying, for my personal experience, what happened like 7 years ago, that I was sending back and forth the paperwork and they were coming back with errors until I just went to Hartford and filed for my LLC. After the pandemic, they renovated the website and they have a much nicer user-friendly platform that's the one that we're gonna be walking through and learning about. And the nice thing about this platform is that not only you can file for the LLC, but then later on, anything that is related to your business, you can do it from this platform. Questions so far? No. Say it again.
Trademark a name through the same.
Yeah, there is a way. There is links and everything. I'm gonna show you how to do the registration of the name. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go to businessct.gov. Is up there in the whiteboard, and it's up here on my website. Do you let someone in? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's going through. Okay. So businessct.gov. Sometimes if you forgot the actual website, you can just type in Google Business CT or Business Connecticut Registration, and it will pull you up to this website. So that's not a big deal. The second thing that you're gonna do is gonna be actually signing up for an account. So I leave this open for now. And if you click here in sign in, you're gonna get to this screen here. I have an account, so we're gonna jump directly to my account, but otherwise you're gonna go at the bottom here where it says sign up now. So a tip that I recommend for you to, when you sign up, is that even if you have a business in mind and you have maybe the website or the email for that specific business, I highly recommend that you use maybe your personal email for this purpose. Why? Because maybe later on you're brave and you open another business and then you want to have everything under the same account, and you don't want to be having the email that you use for one of the businesses and then try to like redirect to the different businesses. That is clear? I don't know if I make it too confusing, but basically try to use maybe your personal email or another email that you know that you're gonna relate anything related to businesses as well. So once you create your account, you're gonna have what we call the dashboard. And this is where you're gonna be able to do everything related to the business. And I wanna walk you through with like some of this stuff, but we're gonna try to concentrate on the LLC and how to file that. I just wanna show you really quick how the homepage of the business city data looks like. You already can see the menu here that we're gonna go through. Even if you didn't sign up yet, you can start creating your custom checklist now, which we're gonna do it from the dashboard. And here it says a little bit of the things that you're gonna be able to do in this website or on this platform, managing your business. So licenses and permits, registering a new employees, update business information, taxes and forms. So it's a lot of things all in one that you can take care of your business in one platform. The other thing that is, I feel like really valuable is all the resources that this platform has. They're gonna be articles, they're gonna be organizations that maybe help you fund your business. They're gonna be other websites or other organizations to help you grow the business. And here another popular links that these ones switch over time. So it's like very nice website. We're gonna go back to the dashboard. And the first thing that I'm gonna show you is here where it says start your business. So there is a lot to go through this like platform, but we're gonna concentrate in three main things. Start your business, which we're gonna do like in second. The checklist and then the resources. I wanna show you all these like resources. So we're gonna start here where it says start your business, and then where it says create new business checklist. And this is also to know that it's not only about creating the LLC, but you will find that there is many other steps that you're gonna need to do in order to have fully created your business. And then after you create your business, there's more work, but don't worry about that. Okay, so this list you can actually print it, you can email it to yourself, and then as you create or finalize the steps, you're gonna get like the checklist of like the check mark of, okay, you did this, and what are you missing? And something else that I feel like is nice is that if you don't finish or you need to leave for some reason, this is now your account and you can save it and come back later. So you don't need to rush on finishing up everything. You can just save it and come back later. Similar to some of you did with me the Gale Business Plan Builder, and when you need to create your business plan, the platform also allows you to save and come back as you walk through the process. All right, so we're gonna start now. And I'm gonna show you a little bit how this works. Basically, it's gonna walk you through each step. And sometimes you don't need to know everything, but if you know it, it's better. So like I said, the first thing is the business name. So anybody wants to give me an idea of a business name? I put something that, no?
Should do that cafe.
One day.
One day.
One day. All right, so let's say we wanna do a cafe shop or a bakery. Let's say we're gonna call it
Celeste.
Okay, let's call it Celeste. We're just gonna call it Celeste Bakery. Okay, so that's the business name. I'm gonna go to next. And then the other thing that I like about this platform, again, similar to Gale Business Plan Builder, is that along the way, you have these little boxes with more help and more things that you can learn about and make sure that you're doing the right things. So if you have questions, you either can click here. I will recommend maybe right click and say open in a new tab so you don't miss what you are working on, and go from there. Next. All right, so question. Will you be registering your business in Connecticut? Yes, I want to register my business in Connecticut. No, my business is registered out of the state. However, I plan to do business in Connecticut. So you have the options. Again, why it's important, and you have this little box on the side with more tips and more information. Okay, so all of these steps is about the business details. And I highly recommend to do this checklist plan before you actually file for the LLC. So you make sure that you didn't forget any steps along the way. Now, when we get the list and everything, you will see that sometimes you can do steps out of order. The best thing is to do it in order, but sometimes things happen and you, I don't know, you run to open a business account before you actually file for the actual business, or you do different things, but I try to keep it in order. I try to do everything. That's what this checklist is important. All right, so here, what kind of business do you want to start? And here you can browse what type of business. So in this case, it's a bakery. So we're gonna search. And then we're gonna see that there is different types of bakery. So we need to find the one that is gonna be the best, that is gonna fit our business. The other thing is that this number here, which we're gonna talk in a second, I also highly recommend that you write a number like on the side while you're doing this, because this number is the next code that is gonna be requested later when you file the LLC. And I'm not sure if it's gonna search it the same way. If no, we can go to the website. I think it redirects to the website. And also when you do your business plan, it's gonna be important.
What's it called again?
Next code, so it's right here, NAICS. Any questions? How is the chat? We want questions. Okay, so let's try to find the type of bakery that we want to have. Commercial bakeries, cookie and cracker manufacturing, no. Frozen cakes, pies, and other pastries, no. Ice cream, wholesalers, snack, I think it's the first one. A commercial bakery. Or maybe just in case, before I do this one, I'm just gonna look for cafes. This is like a cafe bakery. Including internet, showcase.
Do a snack cafe.
Bakery cafes. Okay.
In our fantasy cafe.
Or in our fantasy cafe, yes. So let's say I'm gonna do something like this, something easier. Bakery cafes. Okay. Okay, next. Will your business sell taxable goods or services? Yes, that I know, but if I'm not sure, I can put here, I'm not sure, and it says, don't worry, we will give you the resources in your checklist to figure it out this later. Okay. Select a description that pertains to your business. Okay, so this is, I think, optional, but still you can actually check mark anything that you think it is, especially because then later on, and you can see here on the side, there is more resources for like if you are women-owned, minority-owned, etc.
We do have a question in the chat.
Yes.
And they said, where would you put handcrafts? Like on the first.
I will need to like search it, but we can actually we're gonna put it in our bucket list to answer later and try to search what should be handcraft. This is a handcraft that they're gonna be selling or
Like homemade goods that you might sell on Etsy or something like that.
okay. All right, so let's say I'm gonna check these two and then I'm gonna click next. Do you plan on running a business out of one or more locations in Connecticut? Okay, so we can say yes, my business will be located at least in one location. No, my business will not have a physical location. I'm not sure. So it depends on what you're actually trying to start. We can say yes, no, or I'm not sure. Let's say that in this case, yes, I'm planning to have in this pretending business, I'm planning to have a front store bakery. All right, which times you will operate? Okay, so let's say we're gonna be here in New Haven. Next, will your business be any of these common legal structures? Okay, so right now we actually gonna be talking about LLC, so we're gonna pick LLC, but it gives you a little bit more information as well, what is like either a sole proprietorship, LLC, C or S Corp. We also have sessions. We have previous programs in C Corp, B Corp, maybe a nonprofit, maybe I'm not sure, maybe a different one. So it is important that you choose one of these, but it's like if you're not completely sure, you can click here, I'm not sure. Okay, how many members will be part of your LLC? Let's say you have more people or it's just you. Will your business have employees? Yes, no, I'm not sure. So let's say yes, so our checklist maybe is a little bit more bigger and we can see other requirements as well by the state. Okay, how will you run your business? So my business will be for profit, non-profit, part of the government, a branch of a tribal government. In this case would be for profit. Okay. Based on your business type, here are some common activities requiring licenses. Please select all the activities that apply to your business. Okay, so my business will sell alcoholic? No. My business will bake goods at a physical location? Yes, maybe. My business will sell products in vending machines? I don't think so. My business will own no lease or rent weighing scales, not sure. My business will provide lottery gaming, no, and will make and sell frozen desserts to retail customers. I don't think so. I don't think I want to have a ice cream. Okay, so just that one. Now, if you notice, these questions are related to the type of business that I choose. If I were to choose something different, the questions now about the selling part will be different, will be related to the category of the business that I picked. So that's just to having in mind. Okay, let's make sure we cover all your license needs. Please indicate any other business activities that you might engage in. So we can actually pick anything else that we might think we need here. Let's say, I'm not gonna pick it, but let's say for instance, I wanna sell also t-shirts on my bakery. Maybe I had to click here with them, okay? Okay, so last one is review your answers. So we're gonna go through all of these to make sure that the business location, the LLC is picked, we describe that we're gonna have employees, licenses, and then make my checklist. Okay, congratulations, here is your new business checklist. And then you can actually check mark as soon as you go. But now take a look at this. Before you register, so meaning before you file for the LLC, these are some of the steps that we had to take care of. Like, for example, choose your business address. So we need to have in mind if it's gonna be, we're gonna put it in our house, or if we're gonna have a physical location already. Start with a physical location, and then get approval for your business location from your local government offices. And because we described that our business was gonna be in New Haven, is giving us the information where we had to get that information. He also give us a little bit more information for buyers of existing businesses. This is kind of like the first 3 steps that we had to kind of keep in mind. But the most important thing, and this relates to your question over there, is make sure your business name you want is available. So this is important because we maybe go by, file the LLC, and this business already exists in Connecticut. So here you can do a quick name check with the state of Connecticut. Other considerations. And then remember what I said about the number. To remember the number, that's the next code. That is also important. Okay. Then as business registration. So first is the name registration to make sure that the name of the business is available. Remember your next code, and then as third step is register your LLC. And we're gonna be able to do it as well from the from this website. Okay, create additional documentation for your LLC, register a trade name if you have something different. If you're gonna have employees, even if also you wanna open a business account or for different other things, you're gonna need to file taxes with a business. You're gonna need the employer identification number, the EIN. You also, because we stated that we're gonna be charging taxes, we need to also register for the DRS. And these are like different, they're not all connected yet. Hopefully they're gonna be, but these are other websites where we have to do certain things. They also, it's possible to do it all online, but unfortunately right now it's different websites. So for the EIN number, you have to do it EIN registration. Let me tell you, sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but when you go to IRS, you can actually apply online. And by following all these, I'm going quick because it's not the topic of tonight, but we can maybe do another session about EIN numbers. But you can also do it from here, and you can actually do the application all online. And within few minutes, they send you by email the letter with the number of the EIN. If not, you can do it by mail, and it takes about 4 or 5 weeks. That's one. And then the other one is the DRS. And here there is a link as well. And I just want to show you so you can see a little bit of how it looks like. But this is how you can actually apply for that number, and you can do it also online. And then they will mail you the letter, which is a blue letter or a blue form. So sometimes you see on the businesses like a blue certificate. That's the sales tax form or certificate. So these are other steps that we're gonna need to do in order to fully register our business. This is there are another ones: complete employer status report, register. You might don't have payroll right away, so you don't need to worry about these few things. Licenses as well. This, for example, because we indicated that we're doing a bakery, we're gonna need to get this license. If, for example, let's say we were opening a business for painting or for doing construction, we most likely gonna need a license for home improvement or general contractor's license. Insurance, that's important as well. So this checklist is amazing because it really gives you all the details that you need to have or to consider to open your business. Insurance and then resources as well. Okay. Now, then other cool thing is that you can email this list to you, you can print it, or you can download it, or you can create a copy. Okay. So let's say I wanted to download it. I want to show you how it looks like. It's gonna be like a PDF. It's 7 pages, and all of them has a little circle, so you can check mark as you go. And then here you can just download it the way it is. I mean, download it and print it out if you want. And you have all the information you need. So it's
Which one is this one?
the link.
Yeah, which?
Oh, this one is just to download it here.
Download, okay.
Download, yes, but you can also print it out, and I think it's kind of the same format, or email it to you and you'll receive an email.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
If I wanted to get into the Airbnb business, do you know how to register that name? Would it even technically be a business name, or? I'm gonna do my own research, of course. I just wanna know if you
Yes,
have, like,
so I'm not sure about that. We'll probably need to make some research, but you wanna, like, let's say, put your house on the Airbnb or do something similar like Airbnb?
Not my own house, but I'm gonna get a property to the Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to know how to go about registering.
Yeah,
that
so
as a
it will be maybe something related to real estate,
real
I will
estate.
say. Yes, but yeah, we can actually research that because I'm not familiar, but definitely you might want to open an LLC to protect yourself. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Good question. Okay, so any questions about this checklist? No? So just again, have in mind that this checklist is gonna be different in terms of like depending on which type of business you actually applying for. So like if we did like construction, it's gonna be different than bakery or different than recreation. And it's gonna give us more information about what we need to do in order to register this type of business. Like for example, the bakery licensing. Okay.
The scope of the work changes,
Yes.
you know, so you're a bakery and then you're like, oh, I want to do ice cream now.
Yes.
Can you go back and make modifications?
Yes, we can edit it, or we can also like copy the same list because we already did some of the work, and then just go back and edit anything that we need to do. Yeah. Okay, so no questions about this. How are we doing with the time? Oh. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to start your business. And maybe we can click into the dashboard. Here, I'm gonna go back to where it says hello, Maria. Maria is my first name. And I'm gonna click here, my dashboard. And we're gonna go again, there's so much information to cover, so I don't wanna like overwhelm anybody, but I wanna show you that here we can, let's say we already have a checklist. We're gonna go here where it says start your business. And this is actually the website, the page where we're gonna file for the LLC. So we're gonna click here, register your business. And let's say again that we already checked the name. We know that it's all clear on that part. And we're gonna follow these steps. And again, on the side, we have tips that they're gonna help us to keep in mind certain things in case that we're not sure. So let's go through these steps. Are you registering a new business in Connecticut? Yes. Will your business be on any of these common legal structures? Yes, in this case, we're focusing today in LLC, so we're gonna click there. Next. Do you previously pay to reserve a business name? So the payment for registering the name is, at least in Wallingford, that I remember, is $5. I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same in all the different towns here in Connecticut, but I don't want to say that it's $5 anymore. I don't know if that went up or not, but it's really small, the amount that you have to pay for registering your name.
Where would we go to reserve the business name?
So just to the town that you're gonna be actually filing for the business. So it will be, in this case, like New Haven, like it will be City Hall.
City Hall?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but you probably can like call, or as soon you got into City Hall, they can refer you which floor or what suite number or things like that. All right, so do you previously pay? Let's say that we did for this business. And then, well, we can search it here, but we're gonna just skip this one because we don't really have one. Oh, okay, so this is enter PIN. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see.
You can file your trade name certificate with the town clerk.
Town clerk? Thank you.
Let's see if it let me, oh, okay. Oh, I have, search for result name, okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
And then
Yeah, this PIN number is something kind of new that they surname to proceed.
I'll just go back and say it's not reserved.
Yes, that's a good idea. Thank you. Okay, so enter the name of the business. Okay, and then it says including a legal designation in your business name is required. So we're gonna add this. Limited liability company because it's a LLC. You can do this or you can just do LLC like that. But this is also something important. Like every time you moving forward, let's say after you open the business and you register and you have insurance, every time that you advertise your name, you had to put, let's say, Celeste Bakery LLC. That's very, very important. And then sometimes depends on what you're doing. Sometimes it says doing business as, and if you don't want to say every time LLC, you can do Celeste Bakery LLC doing business as Celeste Bakery. If you don't like the LLC for some reason, but try to specific because liability issues. Try to every time later, like afterwards, when you advertise your business, if you have lettering in your truck or you do business cards or you do your website, anything has to include the LLC.
If it's your name in it, you said?
No, because it's your name. It's just like it's the name. It's the whole name of your business. It's
It
the,
has to say LLC.
yeah,
Is it
and-
relevant?
yes.
Oh,
Okay, so we have LLC. Next. Email address. So let's say I just use this email from now. We're not gonna pay, so it's not gonna go further. Re-enter. That's also my email, work email in case that anybody wants to reach me. What kind of business do you want to register? And this is when I said, remember that number, the next code. But even if you don't remember, you can also find it here. We did cafe, right?
Yeah, and that was a thought.
Okay. Okay. So this is the number that you need. Okay. And now we're running through some of the same things that we did in our checklist. So after you did your checklist, it's kind of like, okay, I know a little bit about this. Like, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I have another email address. I'm gonna just, oh, yes. All right, so where will your business reside? So here is where we had to put an address, okay? Again, we're not gonna go further, so I'm just gonna say we actually do it here, but are we street, right? What is
Yeah.
the,
Mm.
yes, okay. We can also use our mailing address as the same or change it. Let's say in this case it's the same. And okay, so we're gonna be like the owners, but we might want to add other members or other agents associated with the business. So this is the time to add them. Also, I think that if you have multiple owners or you switch later to remove a owner or add a owner, I think there is a fee of like $20 or something similar every time you do a change on your business. Also to change addresses as well. Oh, okay. Let's say we add an individual. And we're gonna put Alexandria since she's right here next to me. Okay, let's pretend a phone number.
2, 3, 9, 6.
Just,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay. And then let's say we had to put an email address. It's not gonna let us continue until we do actually right, so. Okay, confirm. This is just like an actual walkthrough of all the steps you need to do. Okay. Okay, address, so let's say we live here at the library. Okay. All right, we're gonna say that it's the same as the business address for now and the same as the business address. So, but this is important. I mean, usually it's not gonna be this easier. Like you have to put all the addresses, your mailing address, your business address, like everything on detail. Okay, so she's an agent. We're gonna go next. Add principals associated to the business. So let's say, for instance, that I want to assign the agent as a principal associated to the business. This is like the members, right, on the business. Okay, and the title. So is she member, is she manager, or managing member? So let's say we're gonna assign her to be manager member. Okay, so next, additional documentation. Okay, so here you can upload anything that may be related to the business.
Is this where you put like your bakery, like the certification and like tax information that they need?
Yeah, but it says here, do not include any confidential information like the EIN number or social security or driver's IDs. So I don't remember uploading anything. But sometimes things change over time. So this means kind of the same website for already 6-7 months, but doesn't mean that they may improve something to do it better and then things change. Okay, so next. Okay, review and edit if we have to. So we have here like the first details, the name, the business type. We described that it's gonna be a LLC, the email, the next code, the business location, the key contact, and then the acknowledgements.
For the mailing address, do they allow PO box?
No,
No.
no, very important. Yes, they don't. Okay, so choose the organizer. And in this case, okay, so I'm the filer signature, but she's gonna be the organizer, and then proceed to payment.
Did you make yourself that, like when you've made?
Yes. Okay, if you need your filing review quickly, expedited service is now available online for additional fee of $50, yes or no? Let's say we wanna say yes. I had to be careful now because I think my
Your credit card.
my credit card is attached to this. Okay, so no refunds. We had to acknowledge this. So once you file it, you file it. No refunds are provided after filing is accepted. We decided that we wanted to do expedited transaction, but otherwise the filing fee for a LLC is $120. So let's say,
Do you know how long, I'm sorry, do you know how long the process is without the expedited?
I think it's very fast. Like last time I did it with the make to sell cohort, and within 30 minutes he had his,
Within 30 minutes?
yeah, he had it like the all the registration. So I don't know how, this is new, like this, but fee. I don't know if it's like instant, compared with maybe 30 minutes, or they changed the rule and now they had to review it and it's maybe 2-3 business days.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, this is the filing, but then every year you have to.
Every year then you had to pay.
pay an annual, like $80 or something.
Yeah, so it used to be 20 and now it's 80. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
so how do you know when you have to pay? Do they send you-
Everything you're gonna have, yes, everything is gonna be in this platform. I'm gonna show you just in a second.
Don't
So-
press that button.
Yeah.
Don't press that button.
No, I think, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm not doing it.
You're gonna have to open a bakery, you know?
I know.
I'm gonna have to open a bakery.
My member, yeah.
This is your last day, you know it.
Exactly. Okay, we have Julia. Hi, Julia. We're gonna say hi to Julia. She's watching us. Okay, I'm not pressing the continue to payment, so that's fine. Don't worry. We're gonna just cancel it. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna proceed to this, but you see how 6:52. Okay. How easy it is. Okay. I might run a few minutes after 7. Just bear with me, because I really want to show you the resource center, but we're gonna go back to the dashboard. So, but basically, all are these steps for registering your business and registering an LLC. So very simple, very easy. You just need to sit in the computer, sign up for an account with the businesscity.gov, do the checklist. I highly recommend that before you register in the business, you do the checklist to make sure that you are in the right path and you don't forget any other things as well. And then you jump into registering the business. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here to my dashboard. I wanna show you just a little bit of how my dashboard looks like. And see here, it says my filings. So the answers to your question were keep track of your online filings, check the status of filings pending review, and follow up on filings return or correction. Also my payments. Here are like the different checklists that I have. You can manage alerts. You can have a collection that we're gonna talk in just 2 seconds. And there is also a lot of help and information updates about COVID-19. Also on this side here, you have kind of the same menu that is across here, like vertical, but you can see it here. Manage your business. So here is what I like file for the annual report, or verify or obtain a certificate. If you had to make changes in your business, update business information. If you had to dissolve the business, you can do it from here. Paperwork and other things. So I'm gonna show you, again, there's a lot of information, but I wanna just jump here where it says Resource Center, because there's a lot of information here, and I think it's important to show you. So this is a little bit different than doing stuff for your business, but you can also learn things. So either you're looking for something specific, or let's say related to your taxes or related to employees or related to payroll or related to insurance, or you have recommended topics. So you can actually click or view all topics. There's like also popular resources. So these are other websites like SBA or CityNext, and then also videos like media resources. The nice thing that I like here as well is that you don't have to like go through all the information at once, but maybe you're looking through and you want to just put some pins to come back later. So you can actually mark them as you like interesting or your favorites. Where we call it a collection. So let's say, for example, that we're looking for loans, securing a loan. Then it's gonna show you in this case, excuse me, 73 resources related to loans and grants. And then again, we maybe not have the time to do everything, but I wanna just take a look at this later on. I just click here and I already have a collection called loans, or I can create a new collection if it's related to something different, if I wanna keep things organized. Loans. So I put it there and I keep looking and I say, oh, this one, I think this one is very interesting. So I'm gonna just click here and I put it there. And then later I can go back to my collections. If I click here in my business resources, and if I go all the way to the bottom, I click here where it says my collections. I have 3 resources that I already bookmarked for loans. I click there, and then now I can just, let's say, click and go to that specific website to learn more about it. And it opens a new page, so you can come back to your stuff and then just keep searching or researching or learning more. So this is something that I think is very important because it's all combined in one place and there's all updated information. And they keep updating more information and they keep adding things. So I think it's very cool. Okay, any questions? I hope it's a lot of information, but it's super organized in this platform. I'm really glad that they changed the website and they made it possible for small business owners to file within 30 minutes. You can open your business. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody wants to stay a little bit longer, and we can, if you're ready to file, we can just do it together. If not, this is gonna be, again, this is recording, so we can, you guys can watch it later, come back later. I'm here as well at the library Monday to Friday for the most part. So you can find me here at the New Haven Free Public Library. And my email is there. Yeah.
It's best to get all your documentation together before you actually start the process on.
So I think
And you can go back and update things as.
yes.
part of things they've had documents with.
Yes, but I think the most important thing before you actually file for the LLC, especially if there is certain things that you're already gonna start doing as a business, is to register the name. So register the name, make sure that from where you're gonna be operating, like which town, and if you know that you're gonna be operating at the beginning from your house or you already have a physical location, and then after that, file for the LLC, and then everything else comes along with that later, like the next steps, like opening a bank account, getting insurance, and things like that. Yeah. Okay, do we have questions in the chat? No. Okay. All right.
Did you want to look up the number for the handcraft
Yes, let's do it. So for that, I'm gonna just actually go to the next code website. And this is something that anybody can do as well. And then we can search for a keyword. So this was handcraft.
Yeah, somebody making or homemade goods, yeah, handcraft.
Homemade goods, maybe. Okay. So maybe here we can find something related to, if it's like sewing, needlework, piece with the stores. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Toy, hobby, woods, merchant. Let's try the Minecraft.
And this is a different website, correct?
Yeah, so I just went to the next association.
What's the website? I can't really see.
Yeah, it's NAICS.com.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So maybe some of them here, like gift, novelty, and souvenir stores.
That might be.
That might be. But again, you can maybe just do a little bit of research and go to this website and just play a little bit with the different keywords, like homemade craft, maybe homemade gift. And some of them, yeah, points to the crafting, gift wrapping services. No.
You can go on Etsy and find the companies and figure out what they've designated themselves at.
Yeah, that's a really great idea. So that's another idea. I don't know if you hear, but it's like going to Etsy, find a company similar to your business, and then search that business and then what category they are. So that's a really good idea. Okay, so I think with all that, we finished. I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned something today. Okay. And I think we can end. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah, I'll stop the recording.
Okay, and bye everyone, and thank you so much.
Great job.
Yes, so the recording is gonna be available in Facebook and also in YouTube in a couple days or a week.
Will there be a part 2?
If it's requested, yes, hopefully, like we can actually do more, like the IRS, EIN number, we can do the PRS with the sales, city sales tax form. So just like if you think